All right. Ooh. That fan was on because it's so damn hot. All right. Hello. So I just wanted to make this quick little video because I have something important to share. So I'm just gonna say it. I am officially writing my first album ever, which is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, but I personally believe in what I like and my preference. I like to have concepts because my favorite albums are always concept albums, so I like to have a concept when I write a big project, right? I feel like I finally found that. I feel like I finally found what I want to say and the story that I want to share with the world, so that's why I'm writing an album. And I have so many ideas. I'm just so excited, and I really cannot wait for just time to go on so I can create and share it with you and share with the world. I'm just so excited for when that time comes. But until that time comes, I'll just be making it. And I had this idea that I would share it with you guys, or like after I finish the music and share with the world. I had the idea that I would share kind of like the behind the scenes and process of making the album after making it, so that it could work as a sort of behind the scenes type of thing. And but I met somebody today. Her name's Alexandra and she's from Peru, which is super cool, so shout out to her. We just met each other this morning, had a great conversation. She's so talented and such a incredibly smart, creative person in the music industry, and I had the pleasure to meet her today. And this is why I like to meet new people and talk with them. I'm not a person who knows too much about this. I know music and I love music, but I don't really know too much about this stuff outside of that. And I like to meet people like this because I like to have conversations with them, and a lot of times they change my mind, or they tell me things that make me see things in a different way that ultimately shape the decisions that I make. So I met her, all that to say, I met her and she kind of changed my mind today. And so this is why I'm making this video. I actually want to share the process of writing and producing, which is the main things that I'll be doing in this album, before I share it with the world, before I put it out there, because I personally, the way I'm experiencing this, I don't know if this happens for everybody or if it's the most correct thing to say, because I've never personally experienced this before, but it feels a little bit like being pregnant. I know a lot of people like compare the releasing of an album to like releasing a baby or giving birth or something like that. And what I mean to say with this is just that it feels like you would think about being pregnant, because it's like you dream about it for such a long time. You think about it so much, you fantasize about it so much. You wake up every day and you go to sleep every day thinking about it, and you ask yourself all these questions that maybe you would ask yourself if you were pregnant, like what's the name gonna be? What is it gonna be about? What is it gonna sound like? What are the visuals that are gonna go with it? Maybe what's the story? How are the songs gonna relate to each other? Who's gonna like it? Who's gonna connect with it? How are we gonna share with the world? When we do a live show or a performance of this album and these songs, what is it gonna sound like? What is it gonna look like? What are we gonna do on the stage? Just, you're so open to everything. And all in the hopes that they would all merge and converge in you, that in a way that makes sense and it feels like it's you, to put it out in the world and represent who you are and what you're about and what you want to share with the world. And I just think that's such a huge thing, that to just put the music out there and not share that, to me, is a bit of a crime. Because it's like that's the essence of it. Sometimes you see a finished product, but when you get a sneak peek sneak peek into how it was created, that's for me where like the real magic is. To see how these incredible artists made these incredible songs that just change your life or change you and change the way that you perceive the world or the way that you behave or your identity, so many things. Because to me, music changes and transforms you and defines who you are. At least that's the way it's been for me. I would apply that to art in general. But so I don't think it's a small thing. I don't think it's such a how, I don't know the correct word. I'm trying to find a good word for this, but I can't right now. But I just don't think it's such a, okay, here's an album, and you know, hope you enjoy it. Like, there was so much behind it, so much of you. So I want to share that. And personally, I just love creating. I love writing. I love producing. The whole part of just creating a song and finding it as you're trying new things is just too much fun for me. It's so exhilarating. So yeah, I just want to share that too, because I think it's the funnest part, honestly. And yeah, and hopefully if you're out there and you want to do this too, or you're just curious about it, or you love music as much as I do, I hope that this also helps you to, you know, take that step, whatever that step may be, towards whatever direction you want. It doesn't have to be music, it doesn't have to be anything that I personally do, but I hope it inspires you to, you know, take that chance, give yourself that opportunity to do that thing that you really want to do and that you really love, and to not be afraid to show the world who you are and what you're about, and just to live the best life that you can for yourself, because I think we're all deserving of living the life of our dreams. So I'm getting a bit emotional saying all this, but it's true, it's what I believe in. And I'm just so fucking excited, to be honest. At the end of the day, I'm just too excited. So yeah, basically all of this to say, I'm gonna start sharing with you my process of writing my first album, my first baby. I don't want to rush it, but I don't want to take too long either. You know, I just want to find it, which is what I'm doing right now, and I will keep doing it. I don't know how long it'll take me. I have absolutely no idea. All I want to do is just have it be a natural journey. And that's it. That's the only thing that matters, and that it feels real and honest. So this is pretty long. I don't want to talk much more. I just want to show you what I do, and I'm so excited for you to see it. So yeah, I look forward to hearing what you have to say. I don't know where I'll post this. I guess YouTube, because I'm filming it in like a video format. So if you want to leave some comments and share your thoughts and feelings, I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, I just hope you like everything you see here. I have an idea of where I want to go and where I'm going, but I really don't know where I'll end up. So hope to see you along the way and on the other side. So, oh, and I feel like it's important to say this before I go. I pretty like 99% sure that I found my artistic name. So I'm just gonna share it with you right here. It's MSR. The way it's written is MSRR, but you can just pronounce the first R. We don't have to say the second one. And basically it just represents my full name. My full name is Marta Sofia Robles Ruiz, because I'm from Peru. And yeah, I chose that because I just want people to know my name, and then when they hear my songs, they know who wrote them and who I am. And when they hear my songs and what I've got to share with the world, they say, yeah, that's her, that's Marta Sofia Robles Ruiz, that's MSR. So yeah, it's like my author name in a way, the way I see it. And my work is my music. So yes. All right. So I'm gonna start filming now. So see you soon. Bye bye.